Welcome to SRMV News. Memorable July 26th to July 30th, 2022 Eastern Kentucky flooding. Between July 25th and July 30th, 2022, a few edifices of preparing tempests grew south of I-64 and brought weighty downpour, dangerous blaze flooding, and destroying waterway flooding to eastern Kentucky and focal Appalachia. These rainstorms, on occasion, caused precipitation rates more than 4/HR across complex landscape that prompted inescapable obliterating influences. While it didn't rain constantly during this 4-day stretch, the staggering measures of downpour and resultant flooding prompted 39 passings and inescapable horrendous harm. Whole homes and portions of certain networks were cleared away by rising waters, prompting expensive harm to foundation in the district. More than 600 helicopter salvages and endless quick water salvages by boat were expected to empty individuals who were caught by the rapidly rising waters. Altogether, 24 flash flood warnings were given between July 26th and July 30th between the night of July 27th and the early in the day hours on July 28th, the pinnacle of the occasion. 13 admonitions were given, 3 of which were moved up to a flash flood emergency. Radar-based precipitation gauges propose that upwards of 14 to 16 of downpour fell during this 5-day time frame in a restricted area, with a lot more areas getting 6 to 10 of downpour. The majority of this downpour fell during the evening of July 27th into the morning of July 28th, which is the point at which the most annihilating effects were felt. The most noteworthy aggregates happened across a pivot that stretches from northern Clay and southern Owsley provinces, east through southern Breathitt and northern Leslie areas, into Perry, Knott, and Letcher districts. The most noteworthy precipitation absolute report was from southern Knott County, where 14.00 fell between July 25th and July 29th. This site, a helpful, Coop, eyewitness at Carr Creek Lake, detailed 6.71 from 7 a.m. July 28th to 7 a.m. July 29th, following a report of 6.50 at that site on the earlier day. Another Coop site in Buckhorn revealed 8.00 of downpour for the 24-hour time frame finishing 7 a.m. on July 28th. The precipitation all out in Buckhorn from July 25th to July 29th was 11.76. These precipitation values happening in such a brief time frame are staggeringly uncommon. There is under a 1 out of 1,000 opportunity for this much precipitation north of 5 days in a given year. The staggering precipitation additionally prompted huge ascents and flooding on numerous waterways in eastern Kentucky, remembering for the fundamental stem of the Kentucky River, north, middle, and south forks of the Kentucky River, Red River and Licking River. At Whitesburg, the north fork of the Kentucky River expanded well above significant flood stage, arriving at near 21 preceding measure disappointment. The past surge of record was 14.7 in 1957. The North Fork of the Kentucky River at Jackson likewise arrived at significant flood, setting another record peak of 43.47. The past record was 43.1 set in 1939. The waterway flooding caused a second round of obliteration for networks in the district, and caused flooding in downstream regions that didn't get as much precipitation. One flood-desolate Kentucky people group is suing a coal organization, saying its carelessness exacerbated harm. Pinterest LinkedIn Environment in Crisis. One flood-desolate Kentucky people group is suing a coal organization, saying its carelessness exacerbated harm. The offended parties charge that the disappointment of the organization's sediment lakes, disturbed by the mining activities' harm to the land, prompted the boundless annihilation of their local area. Picture: Taden Skidmore conveys Brelin Hayes on his shoulders outside their home in the Upper River Connie People Group of Lost Creek, Kentucky, on August 18, 2022. Taden Skidmore conveys Brelin Hayes on his shoulders outside their home in the Upper River Connie People Group of Lost Creek, Kentucky, on August 18. Michael Swenson for NBC News. August 23, 2022, 4:40 a.m. IST. By Phil McCausland. Lost Creek, Kentucky. Families along Upper River Connie and Lower River Connie streets review how the flood waters that raced through their restricted empty abandoned a sloppy brown to a charcoal dim before the end of last month. Not long after the variety change, the water ascended so high that it got homes, vehicles, sheds, stones, trees, flights of stairs, swing sets, and pools. The flotsam and jetsam transformed into hazardous shots as the water hurried down through the local area. Numerous occupants escaped into the mountainside and held up out the tempest as the ashy water and mud flowed down the slopes that encompassed them. One individual from the local area is as yet absent, and one more was killed. Authorities anticipate that Breathitt County should be without water utilities until December. Neighborhood Eastern Kentucky flood relief effort a immense success. Over 20,000 pounds of supplies, more than $12,000 donated. The coordinators of Saturday's Eastern Kentucky Flood Aid Project were excited with the quantity of provisions gave as well as how much cash given to the neighborhood try. As per the occasion coordinators, Fred and Carrie Norder, of Falls of Rough, and Grayson County Sheriff Norman Chaffins, somewhere in the range of 20,000 and 30,000 pounds of fundamental supplies were given by endless Grayson County occupants during the 5-hour exertion. There was most unequivocally not a short stock of workers on scene Saturday, as given things were stacked and gotten onto an Old Dominion freight line semi-truck trailer by a few Grayson County High School football crew individuals and other local area volunteers. Moreover, Chaffins expressed $7,250 in money-related gifts was given to the work by Grayson County occupants and associations. Behind the badge, which vowed to match the gift sum up to $5,000, contributed that cash, carrying the all-out money-related commitment to $12,250. With Christmas less than 4 months away, and Eastern Kentucky families numerous months from recovering a similarity to business as usual, Chaffins said on Monday that the cash will be given to a time-tested Christmas support program. We will likely give that cash to the shop with a trooper program at the KSP Peril Post in Eastern Kentucky, Chaffins said. Peril covers the districts most crushed by the flooding. Our aid ventures were a huge achievement. Fred Norder, a previous sergeant with the Grayson County Sheriff's Office, was similarly cheerful with the local area turnout for the work, as he said thanks to a small bunch of individuals and associations for their powerful commitments to the flood alleviation drive. We are so wrecked at the liberality of each and every individual who gave to this work. No doubt, it was totally great. I need to truly say thanks to K105 for their assistance getting this out to the general population and to every individual who removed time from their day to help sort, stack and secure the shipment, Norder said. I need to offer my thanks to Walmart for permitting us to use their parking area and for providing additional beds. I likewise need to say thanks to Old Dominion Freight Line for giving their gear and workers of 2 distinct centers. I'm likewise grateful for Sheriff Chaffins being so ready to collaborate for an extraordinary and truly necessary reason. The residents of Grayson County, as they have so often previously, adapted to the situation when they saw somebody, or for this situation, a large number of someones in critical need, a reality not lost on Chaffins. Indeed, Grayson County citizens took care of business and hit a grand slam. We have previously gotten various thanks from the sheriffs, officials, and officers around there, Chaffins said. God restrict that a misfortune like that occur locally, however that's what we know whether it did, we have companions in Eastern KY that would come to our guide. Thanks for watching.